We're traveling through the Brazilian Amazon when smoke catches our eye at the edge of the forest. A closer look reveals smoldering land, fire, set on this day to clear another swath of the rainforest. Loggers have already taken out the big trees. Land grabbers are burning the rest for pasture land. You can see them watching the burn. It's illegal, but common. Inside the forest, biologist Marcelo Foranato leads us through singed trees, supposed to be a conservation area. So this was all fire 3 weeks ago?
Yes.
A healthy, mature forest was here 3 years ago, but same pattern. Loggers, then fires. Pasture is seeded already. How many of these fires are deliberately set?
99% são criminosos.
99% are by criminals. Nobody is licensed to carry out a fire, and they are prohibited by law.
A Brazil nut tree, maybe 200 years old, has been felled, too big and too obvious to smuggle out.
Estou muito preocupado com a Amazônia. Eu vivo aqui.
I am very concerned about the Amazon. I live and work here. Deforestation doesn't stop, and the forest is increasingly losing its space.
The Amazon is a great storehouse of CO2, but it needs a critical mass. A record-setting 41,000 fires in the forest last month was the worst in a dozen years, leaving gray, charred land. Scientists are sending alarms. If too much of the Amazon is cut down like this, it risks turning more of it into a savanna instead of a rainforest. In frontier towns, and with the Brazilian election still in limbo, President Jair Bolsonaro is their candidate. He's staunchly pro-development. Roberto de Oliveira Alves raises cattle on land he legally owns, and with Bolsonaro, the time is ripe for growth.
Here it is in full swing. Every day life is getting better and better. In our region, there is still a lot of space available, and we can still maintain the conservation area.
Beef in Brazil is political, he says, and everyone wants steak. But in the past, there were too many restrictions on land use.
Some people say meat is very expensive. This is because they don't produce. I'm the guy who fights and works.
The solution lies in a balance, but fears now that power is winning the war over preservation, and the climate won't wait. Susan Ormiston, CBC News, Porto Velho, Brazil.